Hi kiddos, so today is day 1, part 1 of skill 6.2, which is equivalent expressions. So let's do a little warm up. Before we do anything, we need to sort our terms into like term bubbles. But what is a like term? Like terms have the same variable and the same exponents. All right, so let's sort the following into their appropriate bubbles. So this first bubble is our x squared bubble. So anything with an x squared is also going to go in there. So I see 12x squared. What other x squared terms do I see? I see negative 8x squared. And lastly, I see negative 5x squared. All right, now we have our x terms. So I have negative 14x, negative 3x. Do you see any more? 9x. All right, and then we have our numbers. So that is anything without a variable. So I have positive 10, positive 21, positive 4, and negative 8. All right, looks good so far. So if we say to simplify, what do we really mean? Simplify means the same thing as creating equivalent expressions. All right, so how do we do that? We need to just make it smaller. So we need to simplify. So when I don't see parentheses, I can go right ahead into making my groups. So as we saw on my last slide, I need to make groups based off my like terms. So the first type of term that I see is my x's. My second term I see is just numbers. All right, so the x's that I see are 2x. So I'm going to type in 2x. And then I also see positive 6x. So that's going to go here. My second group is just my numbers. I see positive 3. And I also see positive 1. All right, now what do I need to do? I need to simplify. So what is 2x plus 6x? That gets me 8x. And then what is 3 plus 1? That gets me 4. So my final answer, I take this one, 8x, and I add it with what I got for group 2, which is plus 4. All right, so now when I am distributing, oops, I gave it away. I meant to say, now when I have parentheses, I need to do what? I need to distribute. So distributing, if we remember, takes that outside number, so that 4, and I'm going to put it with the 2x. Then I do it again. I take that outside number, that 4, and I put it with the inside number, which is 1. All right? And now I multiply. So I get 4 times 2x. That's 8x plus 4 times 1, which is 1. Are there any like terms? So can I combine these, or is it simplified? There are no like terms, right? So if I had an x group, the only thing that would be in there is 8x. So there's nothing to add it to. If I had a number group, the only thing that's in there is a 4. So I can't simplify this anymore. So my final answer is 8x plus 4. Are these expressions equivalent? Yes. Equivalence means, are they equal? So yes, these expressions are equivalent because they simplify to be the same numbers. All right, now your task. So there's 2 parts to this task. Part 1 is to complete the game on slide 5. Part 2, you are going to choose 2 levels. You only have to choose 2. So you can choose bronze and silver, bronze and gold. Maybe you choose silver and gold. You do not need to complete all 3. You are choosing 2. So I'll say it again. Part 1, play the game on slide 5. And part 2 is to choose 2 levels to complete today. As always, if you have any questions, email us. But you can also come to live today at 1:20. See ya!